Ooh. All right, I'm back. Oh, okay. You look at it, you're just not sure. Could be letters, could be numbers, could be pictures. There's something there, but one of those great mysteries of the world.
We'll just never know.
We'll never know. But it's now just you guys and your little level 5 kid you get to babysit. Not that he's a kid, but he's a halfling. It kind of counts.
And I believe we have a 5 foot by 30 foot drop. Or did we already go down?
Not quite yet, but yeah, it's just like a 30-foot drop.
Okay.
The guys going down. Again, we gotta open the hatch first, too.
Did we open the hatch? I think Leah already did that.
Did you? I thought you were waiting to go down.
Oh yeah, I opened the hatch.
No, I'm pretty sure Leah had used her TK.
Oh, yes, that's right. All right, then. Let's get your hatch. Oopsie. Oh, there we go. Too bad. I wish I would have had time to do the lighting effects on this one. All right, so who would have gone down first?
Probably.
Oh,
me.
definitely Leah. I think Ari was the next closest.
All right, so Leah, There's the map. He's on the left side. So, Leah. All right. Zora.
Alright, we'll use your wing slash cloak to help slow her fall. Catch herself near the bottom once it opens up.
Jesper. Tanya. And there's. I was like, we're missing a person. Like, oh wait, he's in the box.
Now, I'm not sure how you do it, but you can set it up so it'll actually reveal areas as you walk around, as opposed to having to unmask things.
I know. That's what we're just saying. You have to set the walls up. And then their lighting effects can do different things too. I just haven't played with it yet.
The lighting seems to be a little buggy, but it is cool when it works.
Mm-hmm. There's always a few things that are buggy, but all in all, not too bad. I find more things I like than things I dislike. All right, so as you guys go down to the bottom of this chamber, it stinks. It's kind of damp, mildewy smell.
Well, this place smells like it hasn't been in there, been opened in a while. What does this stuff look like?
Are you looking at it from over there, or are you like wanting to get close and give it a good look?
From here.
From over here. She's not going near that stuff.
Looks like some sort of roll a nature check. See people in your movement paths. It looks like some sort of like fungus.
And that doesn't look
Alien
pleasant.
fungus.
There's no bugs, by the way. You can ignore those. That's only if you eat the fungus.
And I assume this is water on the ground?
No,
Or
it's
what looks like water?
nope, just ground.
Oh, okay.
From experience, fungus is generally pretty bad news. I suggest maybe not disturbing it.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
How tall is this room?
About 30 feet. It's like a little domed chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, and like where these rocks are, like this is where like parts of where it looks like it may have crashed kind of like are shooting up and out of the part of the ship. And then shit just grew around it over time. So like it probably happened a while ago.
Ari's gonna pull up her scarf so it's covering her nose and try and make it smell be more pleasant.
I suppose this is my adventure, so I will go first. I'm just gonna gently lift off the ground, levitating, and just try and hover over that mess.
Okay. So you hover up to the ceiling and just kind of work your way up and over.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
Oh,
go ahead. Mhm.
Detect magic too, just for fun.
All right. You look. Seems fine. I mean, you pick up like your guys' stuff, but nothing else in the area.
Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
No, just kidding. Yeah, you go over just fine.
All right, we'll fly up and over as well. Oh, no,
Easily enough.
apparently I'm trapped in the circle, guys. This one's on you.
Fool! You fell for my trap.
All up to you.
Do you actually cast find traps?
Yes.
What's the distance on that?
120 feet.
120 feet?
Yep.
See. Ooh. Would that be considered a trap?
If I ask that question, it's a trap.
I'm asking the voices in my head. Hold on.
A trap for the purposes of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator.
I would say, given the distance, there is one thing. What does it give you about the does it give you like location, direction, or just that there is?
The presence.
So you just know that there is a trap.
And where it would be.
Negative.
Merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap you sense.
Let me whisper this to you. I had to find that. It's close enough. So that is what you detect. The three of you fly over. Or what do you do, sir? Do you walk through, or did you guys jump? Unfortunately, Ari's stuck in the circle.
I've been freed by a mysterious force.
Tanya. Tanya, I know you flew. You have boots. Slumber, did you jump over, or did you walk through?
I walked.
Oh.
We have no
Yeah.
flight.
Nothing happened. You're fine.
Everyone be careful where you put your feet. There is some sort of trap.
That's where you eat.
All right, looks over, looks down to the floor, looks back over, and nods.
Just gonna keep levitating, I suppose, then.
Who's babysitting the level 5 halfling?
Not it.
There.
Either whoever he ends up by or Theris is he's not here.
Did he really jump down with us?
Where else can he go?
He's not going to stay there by himself.
It's kind of like
Him in the
when
box.
you're playing like a multiplayer game and your high level friends bring you somewhere you really shouldn't be when you're really low level, and you try to stay super super far back. It's kind of
Except
like
he's
that.
not to stay super, super far back.
Yeah, he doesn't do it.
What happened to the blue-haired guy?
He left after you guys got all your info.
Wasn't he supposed to escort this little turd?
Here,
To here.
And then just leave him?
he was done with them at that point.
Do we need to go help Theris' sister? I missed last week, but the week before we had those visions of all the people, the fake us everywhere.
Yeah. So last week you guys had a bunch of different types of visions. Right now they basically Leah had made a friend and had requested that we come down and help it out a bit. So, and in return, it would help you deal with your problem. You also learn more about the one of the main bad guys you've been dealing with, which is the mind flayer that is controlling the capital right now. So you apparently found I forget exactly where we left off the week before that one, but essentially you found a ship of some sort of nature that is crashed into a mountain long, long ago, and you are now inside that. Or the easier version, aliens.
Alien.
There you go.
Crazy hair and all.
All right, so everyone moves through. No one grabbing the halfling, because otherwise he just may pick a friend.
I can pop him on my shoulder if he wants.
He'll gladly right on your shoulder.
Better watch your head. Be ashamed if something happened to it.
And then how are you guys proceeding for you being quiet? You just walking?
Well, told that there were traps. I'm going to be careful where I step.
If you would like to stealth on your
Yeah.
approach walking through the halls, please roll the stealth check. Up to you.
Maybe someone could cast like a pass without a trace type of thing.
He's getting coffee.
I wouldn't say Ari's necessarily being quiet here, but more just careful step as to, avoid stepping on things.
Well, the good news is if he come back and activates it, which I'm sure he does,
Yeah, so
it's just a plus
you
10.
can add a 10 to the stealth roll I didn't roll.
Hmm. Yeah, that figures. All right. That's one for Jason, Tanya, Jasper, Leah, and Ari. Actually, Jasper,
Yeah.
go ahead and re-roll that. Just one d20.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There you go. Because the halfling can help you with things like that.
Like that.
Best.
Like, happy I'm here now.
Keep him around for some reason. Hey, point out things so I don't be so loud.
Okay.
He's like holding your armor in place.
He's like making white noise with his mouth. Ferris, go ahead and make a stealth check. You guys are shuffling down the hall.
Alright, they won't hear you if they're too busy hearing me.
Is that big red drawing supposed to be a nautilus?
Not sure.
It's a
King.
bean.
Which map?
The one I've got up, it shows the glacier and it's got "You are here." Things red. There's a big fire drawing and there's a big red thing.
Like,
I'm guessing
right
it's a
next to
nautilus.
No, that's a spell jammer.
We're on a new map now.
Okay, so it looked like an elephant nautilus.
I
What's the one on the
mean,
new map?
sort of, but well, that one's just spooky and mysterious.
All right, which way you going?
We're following the leader.
Can I actually move? I can move past the wall.
Well, what's cool with if y'all don't know yet, with Unity, you can use your arrow keys to move around.
Yep.
Unless you have the invisible walls.
You not have lighting or anything going on.
No, I didn't have any time. I still have to learn how to do the lighting too.
Oh, I hit a wall.
What direction are we going?
Is this a cluster?
So
There's
north.
two paths.
There's no line of sight. We're just running around in circles.
The direction of the trap, by the way.
From where you currently are, right above you to the north.
Where they went.
All right, so you guys take the north path or the south path on the first one?
Flip a coin.
Do
I
you
like flipping
see
coins.
anything in either direction that could help us decide?
Roll a perception check. It's dark, but you have dark vision. I think everyone but
Tanya and Taris and Jasper.
I have dark vision.
I'm trying to think if Ferris got his something.
Tanya.
Unless something gives it to me, I don't think I have it.
And Ferris just needs to make a new friend with dark vision.
I has dark vision.
You hear that, Ferris?
Do what?
Tanya has dark vision.
It's not a ritual, though, I don't think.
It could be your dark vision.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ritual, so I'm going to have to eat her soul. So.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not a ritual, so I'm gonna have to eat her soul. Things you don't want to hear your cleric say.
Classic
you notice a few
Ferris.
things, Jason. From the south, you smell like really old, dry blood smell, like in abundance. To the east, you smell like this rotten smell. Like there was the mold smell before, but like pure rot coming from your east. So yeah, it's basically old blood smell or rotting flesh smell. And then you do see up to the north there is a chamber that also veers off.
Old stale blood or rotting flesh? Which should we check first?
Oh, they're both so tempting.
Pale blood usually indicates it's deader than rotting flesh. Or that the other way around?
I think dried blood is gonna smell better than rotting flesh.
I'm just gonna say, Rockshare, by any chance do you have directions for us? Or do you want to just run around a bit? Either way works.
Say I can send an eye to scout, but it'll take a little bit of time.
The less
I got
time you
you.
spend down here, the better.
I'm gonna pull out a fuzzy ball.
You're gonna pull out a fuzzy ball?
Fuzzy balls. They're coming out.
Gonna
Better watch out. I got some other fuzzies.
Pull out that fuzzy and roll that dice. What do you get? It's gonna be the goat again. Watch, guarantee it.
Giant goat. Well, let me go to the table. Saying unable to use window using wild card link.
Let me find it. What's the name of that item again?
Bag of tricks.
What color?
Rust.
I think that's plain. There it is. Try that.
Boom. Go.
Told you. The same one. Last time, did you have the little goat or the big goat? I forget.
I've had both.
the big goat.
I had the big goat in the sandpit, and then the little goat, I think, against the plants.
Sounds about right. I just enjoy the fact that you're literally this mountain race, and all you ever summon is goats.
Let me pull up the card for it.
Don't
Just
draw
yet.
on that, because things may change with those.
Yeah, I can't. I can only pull up cards on a couple of them.
So, you throw out the goat. Jason and Slumber. You don't even have to roll. Your passive perception picks this up.
Oh,
It's almost like that scene in Jurassic Park when they put the goat out for the T-Rex.
oh no.
And you see underneath these stones kind of popping out through some of the very small spaces in the metal that are like kind of dark. Right about here. As these three creatures start to crawl out.
Well, I'd like to roll that stealth roll now.
You got
Go ahead.
Plus
At
10 if you're
disadvantage.
near me. If you're within 30
That's fair.
foot.
This is like Slumber's the only person standing out there.
Yep. Neither of them were above a 10.
So there's two goats.
No. So am I a goat now?
Well, pause there for a second. I have
Okay.
to put them things in the combat tracker.
Oh, joy.
Okay. A little bit smaller. I just forget which one that is. There it is. I don't like it when they change buttons between Unity and Fantasy Grounds. There we go. Nope. That's more like it. Need everybody to roll initiative. However, let me get the goat. Gotta be fair. Where did you throw the fuzzy ball, Jasper?
It would have been, yeah, about where you have that token. It was
Okay.
going to be down the south corridor.
There's your goat. Here's your goat token.
Yeah.
Jason, I need initiative for you. And you too, Deft.
I rolled initiative though. Got a 13.
Doesn't show it in the combat tracker. Do you have 2 cards?
I shouldn't. You want me to roll again?
We'll just type it in. There's 2 Leahs.
Oh,
One is an imposter.
Leah's clone has shown up.
We learned Leah has a
You
clone.
own both, though.
I have cloned myself. Okay, one name is
Not
in
again.
bold, other is not. Ooh. Oh, that's why I didn't have the right dice color. Okay, hold on.
There, I typed your initiative in for you, Deft. That's
There we
the
go.
first. That must be like some really easy thing to do on accident, though, because that's happened like twice to other people. But easy enough. Who else needs to roll? Are you there, Greckham? Are we double Jason too?
Seen him say he's AFK.
Oh, did he?
No, I'm not saying it. Unless he vocalized it and I just didn't hear.
Could be. I'll roll for him. Still probably have the highest one. It's just a 26. So, unfortunately, he's not here. Which brings us right to Ari.
Does she happen to be looking that way? I assume she notices these critters pop out.
Roll a perception check. Yeah, at this point, they seem to be vocalizing a little bit. There's some sort of like reptilian creature. And they're slowly kind of approaching.
Leah, you don't
Yes,
think
sir.
though that the fungus spores can survive fire, do you?
We have good odds of burning them.
Okay, so are those friends of yours, or should I start burning?
It's a little insensitive to assume they're friends of mine, isn't it?
Just gonna lob a fireball in there.
Okay. You can hit all 3.
I assume like they're posing it.
What if they're friendly?
I mean, you can
Yeah,
go and
they
try
just-
and
And then
talk to them if you want. I can't
start
stop.
speaking up.
Bugsy.
Billy, you check on them.
This is why you never want your sorcerer to have a high initiative.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I forgot to apply metametric to it. Oh well. Yeah, no, that is going to conclude her round. How does the spores react to getting hit with a large gout of fire? Or the fungus?
It's hard to say at this point. They are smoking a little bit, but nothing immediate. It looks like they definitely, some of them are on fire, but just a bit. Oh gosh. He has things he has to do. Level 5. Oh gosh. I could be your best friend. Hey Jasper.
You.
You watch as he slaps his hands together and starts rubbing them, and then puts them on each side of your ears and says, "Clear!" and casts enlarge on you.
In the cave?
Is there enough room?
How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling is currently about from here. This one's about 15 feet. You fit just fine.
Everyone around him is getting pushed up against the walls.
Onward, steed!
Oh, yeah.
And that was his action. Oh, I gotta roll his dice too. That's a 10 and a 6. Good to know.
Oh, that's dirty.
Okay. This is a nitpicky for me, but it's because it looks better. Can you lower the opacity on the grid by chance?
Hold on 1 second.
I mean, I know it can. I didn't know if you have time to mess with it.
Yeah.
It's just distracting from the map for me.
Opacity. Who? Which menu was that under again? Is it on the grid
If you
menu?
open it up the map stuff and you go to where you place the grid, there should be a color wheel. If you click on that, it should open up, and I think it's the fourth or fifth option at the bottom. You can move that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I like this too. Oh, that's fucking.
So yeah, you can move it completely on or just barely make it where you can see.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
Oh, it's so much nicer. Yeah.
Why'd you go back? Why'd you go back? Ah! So good.
I don't know where you are. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be pissy, but it's just like, man,
No,
I
no,
want to see
I
the map.
I hit okay and it went back. Hold on. This is strange.
Put the value in or just where you want and then tab out maybe.
I'm gonna do 30. So I hit okay and then it. Oh, wait, that would suck. We're good. No, that's awesome.
You can change the color too if you wanted. You can make those like green or red or whatever.
No one's dead yet. All right, so yeah, that's going to be his turn. Another small person's turn.
All right. Jason is back though.
Oh, Jason, your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna fire some arrows at these fools.
Go for it. Yeah, I like all the new map options. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm pretty sure that hits.
All right, second attack.
Do you have sharpshooter?
Yes. I'm not using it currently, but I do have it.
I just forgot.
All right, then my bonus attack for my first turn.
Yeah, so that one kind of recoils a bit, like as you just launch a barrage into it. Not bad.
And oh, crap. Oh well. And I'm done.
Movement?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Tanya. Sure. I mean, it's Scorching Ray, but go ahead. Oh, that's a good one. You're casting it at second level?
If you're speaking dark, we can't hear you.
Yeah, for some reason, Discord, whenever I'm on right now on Fantasy Grounds, it won't let me push to talk.
I was like, he was pretty quiet. It's not too bad.
I mean, that's above average. Usually you only get one with Scorching Ray.
True. Scorching Ray can be like the most disappointing spell or one of the best.
You either hit one or none.
Creature
I
one.
feel like it's very disproportionate.
It's going to run for the first thing you can see.
Yep.
Which Morsi Sora. Actually, no, it did hit you though.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How do they see? Do they rely on dark vision?
You would have to kind of observe them a little bit and see, but
Well,
you
if they use dark vision, I'm invisible.
Oh, I've never
Um,
seen you then.
Umbral sight. You are also adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
ooh.
So they hit me.
So if they can see me and attack me, that means they don't use dark vision. They use some other form of sense to quote unquote see.
Well, that's interesting. So I wouldn't have to rely.
There's
So
you're
it'd
the only
be
one
like
who
a
can see Jason.
disadvantage then. So like if it was having to listen for or use its other senses. That's how I kind of see that.
More or less like attacking an invisible target or being blind.
Yeah. Kind of. So actually, yeah, no. How I'd kind of interpret this just being the creature is all it knows is pain came from this direction and all it sees is sword.
Yep. And all the people firing bolts of fire past me.
It's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Oh.
First, it's going to try to bite you.
Yeah. Bolt of fire.
Natural 20.
It's one hell of a bite.
I haven't done
Hello, little
anything to these
friend,
You
creatures.
take 23 points of piercing damage as it kind of just sinks its teeth in you. I rolled an 8, a 1, a 9, and a 1. So you got decently there. As it bites into you, it's going to rake you with its claw.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 2.
Good.
It just kind of goes wide and hits the wall.
Cool. Got the second creature.
That's it. It's your turn.
Oh, is its teeth still in me?
No. It just bit you. You're not restrained or anything.
You know, I'm just gonna normal hit this thing.
Also, I'm not sure how I feel about. It looks like these creatures have a throat pouch.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
Just wait till I get to Tanya.
Oh wait. I think I still have D8s at level 13. Normal hit. Going to second hit. Oh, hello. Did I disconnect?
We lost her.
Oh, okay.
Nope. We lost Dark.
There he is.
Gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows. Apparently, when I'm hitting things, I can roll high. And he's still conscious, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay then. That's basically Sora's fancy turn.
They're decently beefy. All right, there's. Where's There's token, by the way?
I'm like right in the middle.
No. I was like, I saw him a minute ago. He's protecting you.
You see me now?
Yeah.
At the moment, till I kind of see what the situation is, I'm just going to firebolt.
Fair. Just fire one underneath his legs.
Whoa, watch out there.
Or actually, hang on, let me look here. I'm going to chill touch instead.
Oh, that's even cool.
Down that one.
Or let me look. No, I can cast that as a freebie if I cast a first level spell.
Yeah, if you cast one that doesn't do damage, you can use it as a bonus action.
No, I'll just cast it by
Anything
itself
first
at the
level or
moment.
higher.
Alright, I'm just going to cast it by itself at the moment.
Fair enough. just feel this cold chill blast between your legs, Jasper, as you watch this strike the. Actually, no, this is just chill touch. This
It's
thing's
not
not
actually cold.
I thought it was the frost ray for a second.
Yeah. I still scribble, just in a different way.
You feel just awkward. It's a strong hand too. You see it like reaching out.
I use my strong hand.
All right, creature 3 is going to come to its aid.
Like a baby
It's
holding an
going to
apple.
try to run around to flank. It's going to try to run through basically where you are and inadvertently kind of bump into you and just kind of try to take a claw attack at you, Jason. I will give it disadvantage just because you kind of startle it. An 18.
Just barely.
Oh, hold on. He's going to use this reaction to make it. Actually, did he? No, that was earlier. We'll use his reaction to make it reroll. That's missed. It's going to kind of stumble, and then it's going to it's getting more like here. And then it will try to bite Sora. Seeing that the other one's already trying to eat her.
He didn't make it reroll the crit. So he's playing favorites.
And total of. Oh, why? It froze. Come on. There it goes. 14 points of damage.
Ow.
Jesper.
Please don't step on me.
Don't worry. Shriveled my way through you all.
You can't actually push through them.
Nope.
I would
Aw.
say, I'd say you kind of be able to just.
Can I
You
just step
fit.
over them?
It's awkward, but you're like kind of just like reaching over the top of them. So you would be. You still can't go past him, but you could be like, here-ish. It's awkward, but it works.
That's cool. Bonus action, rage.
Okay.
And then, how do I do best? Great weapon attack.
Go for it.
You
It's a
did not
miss.
actually put rage on yourself.
Didn't it?
No,
Oh,
you
it
just
didn't actually
hit
do
the
it.
button. So that's a +2. What's
Yeah.
your rage?
Let's do the damage, not the hit.
It's a strength checks though.
Oh, strength checks, strength saves.
Should include hit. No?
It does not.
I don't think. Yeah,
No, I don't get
an attack roll is separate from the.
If I recklessly attacked, it would have been advantage.
Nope, it's just damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed by 1. It would have done it if not though.
Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna recklessly attack this time. Because I'm angry.
Okay.
So angry you can't hit.
Hold on. Wait. We gotta do the
No.
fumble first.
No, it was with advantage. So the
Yeah,
one got
You didn't
popped.
roll advantage.
I didn't roll with
You
advantage. I was-
recklessly attacked. That's
Okay.
advantage. So it's an actual 26 instead of a 1.
You're safe this time.
That's
They'll betray you. There you go.
Okay.
reckless
Wave
again on
ahead.
the
Once you go reckless, it's the entire turn. So
Oh.
all your attacks are reckless, but all attacks against you are also at advantage. Give the trade-off.
Yeah.
And you killed him too, right? Oh, you already used your bonus. Never mind. Otherwise, you could have got another attack.
No, I had to use my bonus to rage.
That
Hmm.
I think that effect should give you the goat for your reckless attack.
But that's permanent. You can put like a one
I
round
mean,
on
you
it.
can remove it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, cuts anyway.
That ends my turn.
Okie dokie. That brings us to creature 2. Which, surprise, surprise, is going to go after the big thing that just killed its buddy.
no, he's not dead. He just fainted.
Just sleeping. Just sleeping.
He's taking a nap.
He'll avenge his people. So he's going to try to bite you. 17. You take 11 points damage, reduced to 5. And then he's also going to hit you with his claw. Or attempt to do so. $25. Or another. Ooh, that was actually high. 20 reduced to 10. But that's its turn. It's the goat's turn. What does the goat do?
Billy,
What
what are you
does the
gonna do?
goat say?
He's gonna say bludgeoning attack. No, he's gonna ram him. Number 3.
The goat.
Oh, I can't
What size
control
is
the
the
goat.
goat?
Should be small and medium. What is it? Medium beast.
Roll an acrobatics check for the goat. It's a D20. All right. We'll say it's good enough. Just to go. I want to see it happen. I'm just gonna put him here for the sake of being easy. All right. So you want the goat to attack him?
Creature
More or less?
3. Yeah. Oh, it was almost 60.
So close. That would have got a charge on it too. Actually, the charge would have probably been lost because you had to kind of maneuver around everyone, but close.
And then it's the goat's turn.
All right, Leah.
Do these happen to be plant creatures?
They do not, from the looks of it.
I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna cast Blight on that one.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Boop.
Not a lot of dice. It just kind of like screeches in pain. That was very nice.
It's like
Bonus action
ridiculous amount
platform.
of job.
That's
But
it.
yes,
So, Leah, when you go into thought form, you sense other powerful presences within this mountain. You kind of like pick up on while you're in thought form.
Ooh.
At least 2 other ones.
I'll make a mental note of which direction they're in.
You kind of like acknowledge and note, and you almost get the sense that they also acknowledge and note your presence.
Okay.
But you don't get like a threatening feeling. One of them feels more familiar also. Ooh, top
I
hand
am
already?
targeted. Unless, am I? No. Nah.
Jason.
That was my turn.
Okay, first things first. Whatever.
Do you get any type of advantage on creatures of the Underdarkish?
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. They're not technically, but close.
Mark. One creature 2.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out my swords and swing on creature 2.
Yeah, I think that hits.
29,
Ooh, not
you
bad.
Sure?
Not bad.
Second attack. And that's for me.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna just second verse same as the first. I'm gonna punch it. Right. Hit it. Hold up. No. I guess that's gonna be my turn.
Okie dokie. The goat. Who's the goat hidden?
It's gonna hit again. Goat's missing again. Goat's end its turn.
Poor goat. Fenric. Sitting awkwardly on top of you on this mess of tokens. Just kind of like look down there. Oh, those are kind of cool. Can we keep one?
Sure.
You can have the dead one.
He just kind of like looks over at Jason as Jason says it and kind of like double taps his shoulder and casts mage armor. And then he just hangs out. Leah, you guys rolled really high. Well, higher than it, I suppose.
What I get?
You rolled a 29, which is actually low for you, but you're typically pretty much at the top of the order. Especially now that Jalal's gone too, you're probably the highest initiative by far.
I'm gonna cast Mind Thrust.
So before you roll damage, what does it do?
You thrust a lance of
Get this win
psychic
right now.
disruption. Target makes an intelligence saving throw. 3d6 psychic damage. Can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover,
Go-
on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one.
So, go ahead and double the damage on that as you watch one of those auras like pulse. So your psychic damage is doubled on just that one.
Okay. How do I double it? My brain is melting.
Right click to add a dice. So if it's 3d6, you would click it, right click 3 times.
Okay.
You can just watch as it shudders a bit, but
That's
still
a
up.
psychic spell, so it gets a +5. And I get to
Plus
reroll
size
that
already in
one.
there.
Oh, is it? Wait.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah,
I coded that. I
66.
think I forgot. Okay, yeah, that's probably it then.
Uh,
I will reroll the one though. Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Meant to be, meant to be. All right. It's not looking super healthy at this point. However, it sees something very delicious looking.
Oh no.
It is
Hi,
going
Billy.
to leap up at Finric
Oh,
and go for a bite.
I will intercept that.
It's tall enough to reach up.
No, I'm going to use my rune, my wind rune.
Oh, you're going to redirect it at you?
Yeah.
Nice. So as he goes to snatch up an easy snack, you jump in the way. And it wasn't expecting it, and it misses. Can't bite him, and it can't really do anything with that. So as it's angry at you, it's going to take another swing at you, Jasper.
Cool.
And another miss.
Shouldn't it have
Right.
advantage on both those turns?
Oh, it's true.
Reckless is until the start of my turn.
I forgot you had reckless.
Go ahead and reroll.
First bite, it rolled a nat 1, so the first one sticks. And then for the claw, it rolled a 5 on the first one. The second one is a 18. That hit?
That hit.
Okay, so that one hits. So you get hit for... Oh, it rolled low. 9 points reduced to 4 slashing damage. Now it's theirs' turn.
You do the same thing.
Still hits.
At least it wasn't a fumble.
Creature 3 is faring much better. It's also going to try to bite the halfling.
Can I reaction stunning strike?
You have to have a hit. Oh, because of Sentinel?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and use your action to hit.
I can't target a creature.
Targeted via the combat tracker.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do it too. So many things.
Nope.
I'm big.
So, hold on.
Oh,
I gotta roll a fumble on that one.
Yeah, make an attack of this clusterfuck of people.
The title of this is aptly called
Oh.
So each one of them gets a free attack of opportunity against you.
Fair.
But we'll do that at the end.
Does it utilize their reaction,
No,
or is it complete?
completely free. Well, actually, I guess they just do it now. We'll just do it to get out of the way. I'm going to use the same one. One will claw you and one will bite you. Or at least they'll attempt to. 21 is a hit. Any shenanigans?
No.
That is 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other one tries to bite at you. That is a miss. And then it had one extra attack just for the rest of its turn, which was a claw, because it missed the bite. This one, it's going to actually flick towards probably you, Sora. Again.
Yeah.
And another miss. Alright. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Alright, Alright, gonna stretch out, trying to peer over the cluster of people there. I can't see anything, can you? So this hallway was 15 feet high?
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna fly up. Fly over there. And as the two of them are up on their hind legs, by the looks of it, she's going to twin spell a firebolt at them.
Okay.
So we'll start with 2. I suppose that's just, is there any, or do they have any benefits of cover or anything from the cluster?
Roll it with, we do a -2, you'd hit him anyway, so you'd be fine. It's just big enough to not be that awkward yet.
And then creature 3. I forgot to apply the -2, but that.
Oh, by the way, Tanya. Roll a perception check for me while you're just chilling out back there. Yep, that's a nat 1. You're good.
And a tentacle is going to
Oh, yeah.
reach through the crowd and whip number 2.
Nice.
Don't think she needs to expend more resources here. I think people will probably. Then again, Leah's pretty hurt. I think it's expend a little bit more. She will quicken spell another firebolt at 3.
Ooh, you have psychic damage too. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. A little bit, but.
You just like your tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty cool, though, to be honest.
And another tentacle will head out and whip.
I forget, is it a bonus action or how does it work for the add-on for the whip?
It's as long as I expend sorcery points.
That's what it was. Thank you. I was like, I remember you could do it a lot. I just don't remember what did it.
Yeah, there's no restriction on the amount of times I can do it as long as I expend the sorcery points to do it.
Yeah, because Leah has one too that's not equipped, just as a realm thing, but it wasn't as cool of an effect. Jasper.
Perfect time. I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
Reckless. Great whip. On 3.
Ow.
Still not dead? Damn. Do that one more time. Now it's dead.
You did 68 points of damage in one turn.
Yeah, he's
Not done.
scary.
Not. Oh, is it adding my enlarged damage to it? I don't think
Yeah.
it is. No, it is?
I rolls a d4.
No, that's my necrotic damage.
No, enlarge. Advantage check strength, damage 1d4. It's your first effect on your character. And then you have
Yeah.
Rage on, which gives you the same stuff.
The necrotic is 1d6.
No, not 1d4. My bad.
And do remember, because we do need to code them separately, the necrotic only hits living things.
Okay. You have to help me code that.
Yeah, I'll help you with that later. You should be good. Or should you? I don't know.
That one's already dead.
Oh, Chew was dead?
Now it's real dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or any of them still alive? I killed 3.
No.
3
Killed
was.
one.
They're all dead.
Oh, well, there you go. I just smushed the corpse.
All right, so you guys are no longer in combat as you.
Chew was the one
Oh.
that hit my halfling. I did not like that.
He pats your bald head.
I want to search these things and maybe cut open a little bit, try to figure out what they are and if there's anything
Sure.
useful.
Go ahead. You guys can you can roll an investigation check to kind of check them over. There's not much to them. They're just reptilian creatures, and then you can roll a medicine check if you want to kind of look a bit and see what you can tell about them.
Sarah, what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what these are and if there's anything useful from them or that I can gain information of how to better defeat them if we encounter more.
They all vary a little bit. But, I mean, they don't look like a typical reptile. They're kind of structured a little bit differently. You haven't seen anything necessarily exactly like this, but it's close to a reptile.
Is there anything undead about it?
No. Only the fact that you killed it, so it's just plain old normal dead. About this point, Jasper, you probably shrink back down.
Aww.
Wait, is it 10 minutes or is it 1 minute? Yeah, if it's only 1 minute.
Aww.
Alright. So that takes a few minutes if anyone else wants to do anything during that time. If not, which way are you going and what are you doing with the goat?
How long does the short rest take?
A short rest would be an hour. He's just doing a
Then
quick
I'm not
little
doing that.
cut open.
Sorry.
Goat's gonna follow me around until I tell it to go somewhere.
Keeping an eye on my black mark, I'm going to spend 2 key points to do some quick and healing.
Okay.
Not worth it. Did it spread?
Roll D100. You look at it. Only slightly.
Mm,
Have we tried to heal that thing?
That's the problem.
mm.
I mean, I know what you're asking. Not to any greater in-depth level. We tried to do. I don't know if we ever tried to greater resto it. We did try to less restoration it though.
On which thing?
Let's see, we
His black swirly nonsense that he got infected with.
obviously we just need to cut it off.
I'm not
Isn't it
cutting
on his
it out.
face?
How far is it up my arm?
It's probably like a. I'd say it's a fair. Let's see.
I think you said last time was like at my shoulder.
Yeah, it was like on your shoulder, starting to go down your arm and like up your neck. It's probably like a good 12 inches across.
So if we've got a 100 GP diamond, I can try to greater it.
Did we try Dispel Magic?
Can I tell if is this something magical or is this actually something more malignant?
From the bit of research you guys had done before, it was some sort of like magical disease of some sort.
Well, doesn't hurt to try. Maybe not right now, but more about the rest.
Well, I get the feeling whatever we're after is that way.
South or north?
North.
And she's
Alright.
pointing that way.
All
Want me
right.
to send the goat ahead to see what happens?
What would the goat do?
Scream.
Ooh.
Warning scream of death.
Tell me one quick thing too. What's the intelligence of the goat?
It's a
Probably
goat.
3.
It's a goat, so probably -5.
2.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure Tanya could probably hook up like a carrot.
-4? -4?
Negative 4
Modifier, yes. It has a 2 intelligence,
Okay.
which is
So-
about average for a beast.
Go ahead. You're sending the goat in, you said?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for the goat. Maybe it's an amazing goat. Nope.
Wow.
-1.
The
Negative
DC was not high. So this is like that video of the goat that like gets freed from the ditch, only to like run and then jump back into the same ditch.
yeah. I love that
Yeah.
one. It's Billy.
So let me just clear some of this.
You mean it's closer to the goat that wouldn't leave a barbarian alone and got tossed up a mountain?
Yeah, that's him. So you watch as your
I don't
goat
know if tossed is the word I would use for that.
kind of like runs this way. Come on, goat. He's being an ornery goat.
I'll stand in front of all of us and just watch them.
You just watch he kind of like goes about in this area, and there's like all the rot smells coming from, and then all of a sudden you just see the goat disappear.
Bye, Billy. Took his card too.
And like
Out of curiosity,
about 10 seconds later, you hear, "Meow."
Was it like muffled off?
And it's like a half goat scream that gets muffled off.
Yeah. I didn't want to feed it, so I figured this was easier.
remind me never to let you have a pet.
It's not a real pet. Was you
Why do you
next?
think we gave him Fenric?
Yes, yes,
Henrik.
again.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
the strength of the scent, is it strong enough to get through the scarf and the prestidigitation, or?
Yeah, it's bad. And there's nowhere like for it to vent out. And when you open the only entrance here, it basically all started coming there and got exposed to air, and it just reeks.
Went from stagnant to pungent.
So are we going east or are we going north?
The trap is north.
Which way were the entities I noticed?
They were much further off towards the, let's see. I want to say they're all northeast. Northeast and where'd the other one go? There's one. Yeah, both northeast.
Is this northeast or is this northeast?
Northeast on the map.
That would be so this?
Yeah, a little bit more of an angle, but pretty much.
I sense some presences to the northeast. One of them is the one we're looking for. The other one I'm not entirely sure.
I was hoping you'd tell me that I was wrong. This place is
Alright.
putrid.
Feel free to move your tokens whichever way you guys are going.
Ari's both hands covering her nose.
Is it worse? Is the smell worse than my dark elf friend? What's his name?
It's pretty it's not like the same scent, but it's comparable on grotesqueness.
I see.
You do notice as you start getting over towards this area, Ari, a lot of like these remains have mixed with like funguses and molds and just yeah.
I've seen a lot of grotesque things. This is up there.
And then you do see there is a hole in the ground that looks like it goes down into the mountain. And it is all rock.
Jason would like to take a quick look down that hallway.
The hole?
No, the hallway
To the north or to the south?
to the north.
That one.
You go ahead. How close do you want to get up into the hall?
Right where I'm at.
Well, that's certainly an object.
Maybe that. Actually, a little bit more. There's like a thing blocking part of your view.
Are those chairs?
It's hard to say because you're looking for the back. It kind of, from the way it's built, maybe.
Like chairs?
But they
made
are
out of
about the
stone?
height. And there seems to be some sort of structure in the middle that is currently just sitting there and everything's dark.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go check this out real quick. I'll be right back.
So be careful.
All right. So as you enter the room, you watch as several runes along the walls of this room, like in blue, just start to light up and glow. And then you also watch as a large yellow gem in the center of the room begins to glow and pulse. I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Ah, crap.
Ooh.
Barely.
I don't know why that rolled at advantage.
Are you a half elf? Oh no, you're not an elf.
Nope. I'm a quarter orc. Oh, the mantle.
Ah.
Advantage saving throws against magic.
And this would be that.
Cool.
So
Figured it out.
you still fail,
Ah,
but it's a DC 17. You were close though. You feel like just compelled to sit.
crap. Even though I knew it was a trap, I walked right into it.
I can't. It wouldn't give you any more advantage because of the cloak, anyways.
Yeah.
Otherwise, potentially, someday maybe we'll have triple advantage. So as you sit down, you just admire this glowing, beautiful gem. What you don't recognize happening is the minute you sit down, restraints secure down over both of your arms and around your neck, and you're just currently sitting there.
Okay.
Jason. why'd
You
sit
can
down?
hear like movement sounds and like those restraints as well as he sits down, and he just doesn't respond.
Oh dear.
And you can kind of see this
Oh dear.
yellow light off in the distance.
Watch yourselves. Stay back. Jason triggered something.
We gotta get him out. What happened?
I'm not entirely sure. He walked
I'm-
right into that chair, though.
I'm quick.
Can I try and discern a little more about this magic? Like what kind it is?
If you want to get close enough to take a look at it, you got to roll a save.
Okay.
Because if you can see the gem, you have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
What's going on? I can't see what's happening.
I think Jason's been charmed by something in there.
Okay. Charm, you say? Are you certain charmed?
Is he doing something erratic?
Oh, well, he sat down in the chair and it got all lit up. I heard some snaps.
So that means he's been charmed?
So either you or I get to go in and get him out
Well,
then.
he was compelled into the chair.
Jasper, we could get him.
Think so?
Definitely not.
I'm gonna cast a message on Jason.
Go
I
for
like how there's exactly 8 chairs and 8 of us.
Almost.
I get the feeling
Comfortable
that's
in there.
probably coincidence.
I say to Jason, "Are you still in there? Come on now."
Jason's not here right now. Please leave the message at the sound of
Oh,
the.
he's got a thing for
Doesn't
GMOs.
reach through. Seems to be out of the office.
Alright. So we sure it's a charm effect?
I've got a hunch.
Okay.
That's what Jason said it was earlier.
Okay.
If you
All
sit
right,
in
so
that
go
chair
ahead and roll
behind me-
with some Christmas saving throw.
I'm gonna observe closely. Oh,
Stillness of mind.
It's a fail. And then you pop out of it.
Can I see Jason?
You do see Jason. He's just sitting in the chair staring at this gem.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the chair staring at the gem.
Can you
Gem.
cover up the gem?
Actually,
I'm gonna
are
cast
you?
darkness.
Oh no, it's
Oh, yes, darkness.
I'm gonna cast darkness on the gem. Just let me see if we can angle
At
it.
what level?
At what level, you say?
Curious.
37.
With level darkness. No.
Or are you just using your innate darkness?
I just use the one I naturally have, level 2.
All right, so you go ahead and drop Orb of Darkness on top of it. Seemingly no more yellow light.
Where did you want to put it? Like,
Jason,
I
after
just want to cover the
about
gem.
15 seconds or so, you just kind of come to.
But I am restrained in the chair.
You would have to do it more towards the top of the gem. That's the backside. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Okay.
So you like the front of your face would be in darkness at the moment. But your arms are restrained and your neck is restrained against what you're assuming is the chair you were looking at earlier.
How sturdy do these restraints look?
They're fairly sturdy, but I mean, you guys are also not normal people.
I would like to break them.
Go ahead and make. How do you want to break them?
I'm gonna rip them out of the chair.
Okay.
Or is it? Wait, what is the restraint made out of?
It's metal of some sort. You're not sure exactly what kind.
What's the chair made out of?
Some sort of stone.
Can I break the chair?
Ow. You gonna hit with your axe? You gonna hit with your fists?
My fists.
Sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check, we'll say.
You still raging? Or unless wait.
Giant.
Yeah.
You go ahead and smack it.
so you do still have your rage on. Oh,
No, it should be off. Isn't it?
Enlarged is also
I have-
on.
I have advantage on it regardless because of my rune.
yeah,
And
we're
get-
just finding out
Take
that you
the other stuff
still have
off.
two attacks.
You hit it.
I
Solid.
can't take it off. Solid.
Solid.
Can we see the bracers that are holding them?
And can I attempt to slip out of them?
With a 31.
Yeah. You're just punching it with your hand.
Can I attempt to slip out of the restraints?
Hmm. It's pretty tight.
Can I try it with my nunchucks this time? I've been practicing.
Sure. Go ahead and make a dexterity check at disadvantage and see if you can slip anything free. You kind of wiggle about, but you're pretty. All right, now that's his.
Like an acrobatics?
No, just plain old dex.
Well, I don't have proficiency on acrobatics, so it's just plain old dex.
That's fine then. Yeah.
Dang it.
You try to wiggle free, but nothing. Jasper, you
Uh,
go to hit it with your dump truck.
Yep.
No, in fact, you thought it would work.
It's drumming
I was gonna. Can we see the bracers?
race? What kind of stuff?
I believe they're currently in the darkness, more or less. From the looks of it. But the chair itself
Harry's
is.
going to.
You can feel them. The chair,
Yeah,
you can
she'll
tell
feel
some
down
sort
to
of.
the braces.
Mhm.
What kind of material does it feel like they're made out of?
Some sort of metal. You don't know exactly what kind, though.
Well, whatever it is, it feels like it's metal.
I have an idea, but I can't do two things at once. Does anyone else have darkness?
Go ahead and
No.
roll a disadvantage, Tiny, because it's in the darkness.
But the gem should be in the middle, right? What if you just like throw a cloak over it or something?
I might do.
Anyone have a cloak?
Yeah, too hard to tell, Tanya, with the darkness. Who has double sight? Is that this campaign or the other campaign?
I
Other
mean, if I spend
Jeff does.
if
Yeah,
I
no one who's in this group, though.
if I
Thorn
spend a key
does.
point, I have double sight.
Evil group has lots of double sight people.
Because they're devils.
Does anyone have a cloak
Yeah.
you can throw over the gem?
Ari
I think
probably
everyone
does
has a
not.
cloak or two.
You guys did buy winter clothing.
I'm not taking
that's
that
why
off.
I think everyone.
It is still cold down here. It's not as cold as being outside by far, but it's still cold.
Yeah, I'm not taking these off.
Tara will take off her fur cloak. Okay.
Do we need to be? So, can anyone see through that?
Can we see any of
Not
Jason? Like the back of his head?
You can see like the back of Jason's head, but that's about it.
Right.
Tanya, do you have reduced prepared today? Perhaps you could slip out.
I do.
Touch
Yeah.
and
Finrook, that would be
Get him?
excellent.
Tanya did it. So you cast reduce on him?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's awkward at first because not everything shrinks at the same time. So you kind of like hang on your neck for a second. It's like, and then eventually you kind of just barely shink through and manage to get out of the chair.
Oh, he's so cute.
Alright, we'll put her.
Hey, make me big again.
We'll put her cloak back on.
He's like a wee little edgelord.
So,
I'll
should we
grab
break that crystal?
I will
Just
break
remember,
you with it.
your darkness only lasts for a minute.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes? Okay, you're fine then.
I'll concentration on this spell when he's out.
So, should we break that crystal?
It's more trouble than it's worth. Just take a look around. Let's get out of here.
I mean, we might have to go through this tunnel again.
Well, then we know how to get around it.
From the little I've
Jason would
seen
like
of
to break
her,
the
is there
crystal.
any idea what this may be?
You roll an Arcana check if you want.
Darkness is still up, though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't really see.
That makes it a little hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Saw it, Jason. You saw it, right? How big was it?
Once they drop darkness, you can tell. It's a little bit hard until.
Just from what they're describing and what they're having to do to counteract it and stuff. I'm just curious if that gives me any idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, because basically the way they negated part of it, they put darkness over it, which is taking care of the magical component. They just got him out of the restraints, which was just a physical component. But once the orb comes down, because I think you put the blanket on or your coat on it, right? Or no? You left it.
No one.
No, because we reduced Jason and got him out that way.
Gotcha.
Jason would like to take a shot at where the gem was to possibly break it.
Sure. Make an attack at disadvantage. Roll damage and chat. You hear it strike the gem. But you're not sure if it did any damage or not.
No, I'm gonna shoot it again then.
Go again.
Oh,
I know. That's a hit though.
Is there anything on this side of the room?
son of a gun.
There is a gate. 2 gates actually. So there's a gate here. A gate here. You again hear it hitting the gem, but you're not sure if it did any damage or not. What is it, Jasper?
Any switches or levers?
Roll an investigation check.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Could I assist you?
That would work.
Look about. You don't see any type of controls or even a knob for the doors.
If I walk up to them, do they open?
How fast do you want to walk up to it?
I will run into it like I'm walking normally.
No, it doesn't open. You just walk into the door.
Ugh. What was the gate made out of?
Some sort of metal.
Take this metal.
Hey, you guys brought the tentacles to the ship. I didn't do it.
Well, before the darkness wears out, I'm getting out of here.
I'm in any kind of rush to head towards the scent of incredibly old rotting bodies, but what are we doing?
Looking for some odd cosmic being of sorts that I saw in a dream. I know it's very strange. Are there any knobs and such on this
They
door?
might be
No, it's just metal.
Okay.
It looks like it moves, but you don't see any type of control mechanisms or anything at all.
Obviously, use telekinesis.
That break concentration.
It would break your concentration if you use
Yeah.
telekinesis.
Hey, man, I could drop this crystal in that rot room.
Isn't that the room we have to go in?
I mean, this, what you said, northeast. This is north and is going east.
As long as we don't look at it, it should be fine to drop it for just a moment.
All right, maybe more.
Nobody
than-
look towards the gem.
I'm gonna just drop my coat on it. I've
Can
got a
you
big
see
fluffy
it?
coat.
Can you see?
Can't, but I'll feel around. I'm used to darkness.
It's a big gem, but your coat can cover it. So you get in through your coat at the top.
I'll look away just in case.
All right,
I'm gonna
look away.
I'm keeping an eye on everyone.
And you drop it, and you kind of see like a little bit of light from underneath of it, but you don't have any direct eyesight with it. So it seems to be okay for the moment.
Do I see any chips of the gem on the floor?
No, the gem looks completely unscathed from what you could tell when you were quickly trying to cover it or see looking for any damage.
Without actually touching the coat, I'm gonna just look around on the floor.
Yeah, no, nothing at all.
Okay.
What about my arrows?
Your arrows are broken. You hit, but you did not surpass its damage threshold.
I'm gonna try and open this door with telekinesis.
It opens.
Fucking mind player
Well,
shit.
isn't this just a lovely place?
Okay, quick.
What do we see beyond here?
No, hold on.
Quick
While
one.
I was sitting down staring at the gym, how is it attached to where it's at currently?
It's kind of like semi-secured into like a pedestal, just so it doesn't fall.
And how high off the ground is it?
Maybe like 7 or 8 feet.
Oh, okay, so I can reach it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I attempt to dislodge the gym?
Sure, make an athletics check, or if you have like a tool, you can do dexterity. If you have like a crowbar or something.
Do I have a crowbar? I do not have a
Actually,
crowbar.
someone in this group has a crowbar. There's no way a group like this doesn't have one.
Why would I need a crowbar?
An action and nunchucks.
You are a crowbar.
I am a crowbar.
You try to get it. It's still stuck on top though.
Someone
What was that, Art?
wants any bar.
You're super duper quiet.
Someone said they needed a crowbar.
Yeah,
We need a crowbar.
you can try, yeah.
We'll try with a crowbar.
Does anyone have an empty bag?
Not one
AFK
that's like
sec.
that.
I have a backpack with not a lot in it.
What if we dumped Max out here and put the gem in the box? Just a thought.
Just leave him in the spaceship.
That's amazing.
I mean, if people want to keep my track of my stuff, I can. Will it fit in my backpack?
Probably it would have to be a pretty big bag.
It's generic backpack.
You can certainly try.
How heavy is it?
You haven't been able to get it off, but it looks pretty heavy.
Okay. More than 1,000 pounds?
No, it's under 1,000 pounds.
Hmm.
So it's wrap it up in the cloak that it's covered in.
Did anyone hear that?
No.
She said you could always wrap it up in the cloak that it's covered in.
Oh, but I like my cloak.
Obviously, we need to eat it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I've heard of rock candy.
You'll get it back.
Can I try
Sure.
breaking that piece off of it?
You're trying to like strike the gem itself.
No, like just reach up and pull.
Sure, make an athletics check. You pull on it, nothing.
Solid gem.
I tried kicking it.
You're just being mean now.
Spartan style kicking.
Everyone look away.
It's an awkward angle, but you can try.
You're gonna scuff up my coat, Jasper.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm good at my feet are clean. Don't worry. I used the mat before we got in here.
Prestidigitation it.
Can I try and like peanut style move it out of the way with telekinesis before you can hit it?
Does telekinesis give any disclaimers for magic items, or just says items? I know that your ring doesn't affect people like the spell because it's the item, but I think it's just items in general that you can move, right?
I
Doesn't say, like, you
believe
can't.
so,
double
unless
check.
the item has
Yeah, so you'd be able to pull
unless the
it.
item has something specific against it.
Object, £1,000.
Yeah, I think it's
As
just
long
the
as
way.
it isn't being worn or carried, I think it's
And
fine.
yeah, and you don't get the humanoid component of the spell. So yeah, you can pull it.
Okay, I want a peanut style do it though.
Without even an issue, because the weight limit of its tolerance is nowhere near what the ring can pull.
Just wait till the last moment.
I see. Rip it off. What do you want to do with it?
Just gonna
Wait, no,
set it
first
down in the
semifinals.
corner.
Okay. So you like place it off to the side.
All right, there. We've got the gem. It's secured. Can we move along, please?
I'm back.
What do we see beyond here?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's a hallway. Another door.
Other than the gym, is there anything of interest in this room?
Roll an investigation really quick. Just look around.
Yeah,
You look
no.
about. You don't see anything. And it looks pretty clean too. There's not like a lot of junk or places where things could be misplaced.
This was just one of those, mind controlling gem rooms. Every good wizard has one.
Okay. Where's yours?
I've got mine right here, and I lift the gem up a little bit.
Yeah.
Really? It doesn't seem to work.
The coat will rise ever so slightly.
I will stare at the gem.
No, I'm not doing that.
Another telekinesis store.
Just like a
Same type door.
Would that count as a trophy?
Which one?
The gym. A trophy in the purposes of storing it in the hut or mansion.
If you can make it not harmful, maybe. Maybe.
big was
We'll
it
have to
again?
see. It's fairly sizable. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe like a good 1.5 feet across. Not perfectly, obviously. And then maybe like a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet high. Its weighs probably like somewhere between like 500 and 600 pounds.
That's not terrible.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't even carry that.
Hey Leah, I think there's another door here.
On my way. I'll set the gem back down.
She put it back in the corner.
Crack my knuckles. Blast it open.
So when we do find this entity, A, how are we gonna get it out? And B, where is it gonna go?
Those aren't exactly the questions I thought you'd ask. I thought you'd ask maybe like, will it kill us when we release it? Will it want to take over the world? I don't know. As for your questions, I assume I'm capable, or we're capable of cracking its lock if it called out to me. As for where it will go, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not sharing my body.
That's an interesting concern of yours, but
That-
alright.
It was not even something I would have thought.
Pop.
But you wouldn't have thought that some mind entity wouldn't want to, share bodies with someone?
No, why?
It has its own body.
If you
I
want to
think-
share my
Does
body,
it?
you gotta get with my friend.
It could always go with Theros. I mean, he's looking to
Bad
Theros, isn't he?
Theros. Bad.
That hurt to say. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Well, we can
Is this thing a soul?
find him. We can have a pleasant conversation. If you guys are not into it, we don't have to let him out. But I just think it would be very interesting to see what this thing is.
All right.
Is this just an essence? Is it a soul? What is this thing?
Oh, no idea. It had a name.
I assume, like, this webbing is not here, correct?
No weapon, no. It's not actually weapon, but it's not there either.
Just gonna peek around the corner.
It's electricity. But yeah,
Oh.
not there.
So I assume this electric.
Don't
It's
worry about
very
it.
fluid electricity.
I didn't draw it, don't ask me. We're just using the floor plan.
Is there anything over here? As she peeks around the corner.
There's another hallway.
I'm looking north.
Well, this hallway goes to, looks like another fork.
Right, let's check what's up this way. Plus, there's a door in front of us.
And then that way.
What time of day is it?
Underground o'clock.
It at this point is probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. If I recall. Something like that.
It's time for second lunch.
Which way are you going?
Can I flash
North.
into thought form again and try and see if I can pick up those individuals once more?
Sure. One is really close. You get an immediate sense of one being that direction. The other one's in the same direction, but probably double the distance.
Okay, and which was the familiar one?
The one that's double the distance.
Okay. I'm
Northeast.
feeling north.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Good intuition, Jasper.
Jason said that, not Jasper.
Jasper, I get your names mixed up. Both J's. I'm so sick.
Don't worry, Ari thinks Leah's super hurt right now.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fever has definitely kicked
Yeah,
in
I'm
by now.
confused at that as well.
You said Leah's hurt during the lizard combat.
I heard that too. I think she said 3.
No, I heard Leah.
I don't think I ever said Leah. Was
You
her.
said Leah.
I
You
don't think
meant Sora. You said Leah, but you meant Sora.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of when was I referring to a party member as injured.
During the lizard fight.
What are the red squares? Oh, I got you.
Danger zone.
Nothing.
Do these stores have windows by any chance?
Be careful how you draw. No, they don't. They're all the same metal door. Be careful if your squares are off. You may be sending yourself into a dangerous situation.
It's a proxy.
Would you say these hallways are kind of like highways?
Not quite, no.
Oh, so we're not on the highway to the danger zone.
Well,
We could be. I'm gonna detect magic as well, just to have that up.
okay. You don't sense anything specifically.
All right.
The walls and the doors are too thick to see what's on the other sides, and you don't see any magic on this side.
Okay. Oh no, Jasper's in the danger zone. Get out, Jasper.
It's already running off. Someone go after him.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
End of the hall.
Does Jasper still have Fenric?
You just hear as he's running around the halls, you just hear this little voice going, "Wee!" Faster!
Well, good thing he probably can't open any of the doors.
Every so often you hear, "Quack."
Fenric's probably good though. Nothing over here.
Over there.
Does this
Two more
look like a
doors.
prison?
Which one? There's also a gate. There's also a gate, right? Yeah. Oops. Good part. There we go.
Is anything in this door?
The big metal doors. You can't see them.
Can knock on it?
Sure.
Blue.
No answer.
I want to go and knock on every door now.
As you start walking away from the door you knocked on the other side of the southern door, you just hear underneath the door. And you hear like digging at the bottom of the door.
Digging?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like when a dog's trying to dig at the bottom of a door.
Is that the store over here?
No, the one south of where Finner's token currently is.
Oh, the gate right here?
Yeah.
Knock on the gate. Hello? Billy, is that you?
And you just hear like the clawing and whining of like several animals.
I'll turn back. I think there's dogs in here.
I've never had a dog. The duck just like
Dogs?
starts going the other way.
How would they have dogs in here?
I don't think they have dogs in here.
Oh, like
Well, they could.
wolves, maybe?
This far up north? Underground?
Must be
And
underground dogs.
Exactly.
this
Ooh,
metal-
Jason knows about
They
underground
sound
dogs.
hungry, guys. We gotta get them out.
Based on my vast experience with my one dog, do these sound like dogs?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, great. Still +5. Okay.
You
Kinda
had a
sounds
lot
like
of experience with that one dog.
Womp, womp, womp.
You are a pro, Leah. This is definitely a puppy dog.
Okay, before you open that door, let me do something real quick. And I can't go down there. Oh.
I'm not gonna stand in that hallway.
Hey, Jasper, back away from the door for a moment, please.
Oh no.
Oh,
Jasper just shoves past a bunch of people.
I pull them with me. These don't see it. All right, get back in here. Behind me or Jason?
Could you maybe further down the hall?
I would move my token to the side,
What's
but I
the
can't.
red triangle or box in front of where I'm at?
That's where they're making guesses that things were.
That's techno.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is
you
not
and
a bunch of people. Fictional people.
All right, right there.
You're not going to hurt them, are you?
No.
What are you doing?
Spike growth.
Ooh. Let me see. Because that makes everything rough terrain.
Yeah, that too. Ground and yeah, since they're on a point within range, twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for up to 10 minutes. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
The puppies.
So the downside, it doesn't work that way with spells. It would only grow in your hallway. It wouldn't pass through into the other hallway because your point of casting is on this side. It
That's
doesn't
fine.
emanate through the door. But you
Okay.
can, yeah, so you secure this hallway.
Yes. So
Yeah.
if they are bad creatures, they're not going to be able to get to us.
Yep.
The starting puppies
I
will
can't
run through the
open the
spikes
door
and kill them.
now.
You can't, but Leah can.
But I wanted to give the puppies a hug.
Yeah, if they're okay and they're nice creatures, then I'll stop concentrating. This will go away, and you can give them all the hugs and whatever you want.
I would love nothing more than for you to open that up and it's just like 20 corgis that just run to their death.
26 corgis. Thank
Well,
you.
when the door opens and they're not bad, I'll stop concentrating. It goes away, and we'll be fine. But if, as I fear, they are not nice creatures, then
Devil corgis.
All right. I guess that's a good enough precaution.
Should I open it?
yes,
I'm going to open
we're
it.
at level 2.
All right, so you got to open it. Ooh.
I'm a little too far away, I think.
It's not moving the same way the other ones did. There appears to be some sort of locking mechanism either within this door or nearby.
Try the side door.
Do we see any such mechanism?
There's no visible lock present. It looks exactly like the other ones.
Well, that's a shame.
It's a waste of a spell.
Roll. No, it's not a spell. It's an item. She can do it at will.
Jason's
No,
spell.
my spell.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Let's see. Leah, roll an intelligence check.
I can do that.
You kind of like try to move this door in a number of different ways, but you can't just quite figure out how to do it.
I can't seem to pop it, unfortunately.
Disintegrate.
I don't know how to disintegrate.
I thought you did.
Knock.
Not that you should really use disintegrate.
I mean, anyone that can fly can get over there and try to open the door.
That door over there open.
There's no lock on it.
You gather there's probably some sort of a lock like in the door itself that you would need to move mentally. But not being familiar with how it operates, you're a little bit of a disadvantage. Although there are ways you could possibly get around that if you want to think about it for a few minutes.
Fireball?
I'm so proud.
Does someone have knock?
I have knock. Wait, do I have it prepared?
Sorry,
I
that
don't
just
have
love
knock
how
prepared.
our wizard with the knock spell, before even knowing whether or not she had a prepared solution to a locked door, was fireball.
I don't even have fireball.
It's contagious.
Which do you guys want to do?
Iris currently stood behind a line of people.
Can you telekinesis yourself over there?
No, it's
Not
her item only
creatures.
works on. So the spell typically does creatures and items, but her ring only does items.
Mm.
But it's unlimited.
It's a 5th level spell, so I'm perfectly happy with that. It's also
Yeah, it's like
piercing, which is unfortunate.
Just magneto it and get like a metal object to stand on top of it.
I could levitate someone over there if they want to try to pick it. We'll figure out how it opens.
I could pick it with my axe.
I can smash it open.
Which doggies need help?
Oh, they too need help, don't they?
Can I roll? Can I hear the dogs?
Where do we need to go to?
Sure, roll a nature check.
I hear you talking about
Nature.
dogs. I doubt there will be dogs here. There's some probably creature trying to scratch to get out to us for food.
No, they're definitely dogs.
It's some sort of creature clawing at the bottom. It's several creatures clawing at the bottom of the door.
It just
Oh.
sounds like home when all
It's
the
a
dogs
lot bigger than a dog.
door.
It sounds bigger than a dog. Some big
It's just a big dog.
Dogs can be big.
Yeah, they're
I
all
think.
corgis.
What's a corgi?
Snacks.
Hmm.
Definitely dogs.
You listen for a little bit, and the clawing stops.
Because they thought we left.
And they died.
No.
It goes quiet.
Doggos.
Okay.
Drop your spell, Jason. I'm going to go in there.
I can do you one better. I'm gonna levitate Jasper.
Okay.
Whoa.
You're floating. Go on, my champion. Save the dogs.
He's either running across the walls or running across the roof, because levitate only
He's-
allows you up and down.
He's totally doing like the full run around the hall circle effect, like running up the right side, going over the top and down the left side.
Leaping over the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you matrix run over to the door. What do you do? You technically can do that while you're levitating.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Although I don't know how effective that would be at opening the door.
All right, I'm trying to figure out how the door opens.
Roll an investigation check.
I just been the smart guy over.
It looks like the other doors.
Can I hit it?
Sure.
The only other thing in my wheelhouse.
Like, it's what I do. It's what I do. Like, all right, I already did it and hit it.
Hit it and quit it.
He smacks the door. He hit it hard, but no effect.
Mhm. The image.
Is there any kind of keyhole or at least a 1-inch opening or crack anywhere to see in?
It just seems like a solid metal door. They all have like the same exact design. They almost have like a round shape to them.
Can't get my eye in then.
There are other doors and other ways you guys can go, but this one's locked. Seems to be giving a little too much trouble.
Can I knock on it to see if I can hear anything inside the door?
Sure. It does sound like there's the inside of the door does have parts that are hollow.
Can I try and trace those out?
Roll an intelligence check. I feel like dun, dun. Unfortunately, you just gather that there's components with inside. It's too thick to really gather like any specific information about an exact location.
Jasper, listen
Mm-hmm.
to me. I know this
Yeah.
is very sad. It's very sad to leave a dog here. But if we carry on, I'll let you pet Henry later. How does that sound?
Henry's that dog you can summon, right?
Henry is my dog, yes.
Okay.
He's a very good boy. I can vouch for him.
I've already gone north.
Before I leave, I just put my head up to the door and I whisper, "I'll be back for you, doggos. Stay tight." Then I just push off from the door slowly, staring at the door as I slowly drift backwards.
You're still in thought form, right? By the way.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So right to the east of Slumber is the first one. The other one seems to be down the hall the other way.
Delightful.
I'm
Catch up?
slowly swimming down the hallway, like full on breaststroke.
This way
Yep.
or this way? These guesses, Techno. So we continue.
Run into Leah. I'm floating.
Oh, hello, Jasper.
Hey, how do I get down off this thing?
Would you like to get down? Snap my fingers and he falls.
Thanks.
Or he'll run to catch up.
Which way do you think your friends are at? Straight up, to the right.
Can I test this metal door?
I think he's a little far.
That one is the first door you've seen that does not look like the other doors. It is much larger and thicker.
Oh, then I'm not touching that unless that's where Leah's friend is.
Can I knock on this door?
The one to your left.
Yep. Hello. Do you know if there's dogs here? Knock, 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 knock.
Jasper, I'm pretty sure those were like the lizards from before.
I've already walked past you. In his mind, they're a dog, and he is on a mission.
At
I'm
about
in danger zone.
this time, Leah and Ari and Jasper, as you guys start moving through these halls, kind of trying to get a lay of the land, you hear several sets of skittering paw pads and claws running down at least 3 of the hallways near you. You can't quite tell which ones, but they seem to have found another way around. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
I think it's them. Do I hear it? Where do I hear it? I'm gonna run towards it.
You don't get to run towards it this week. You have to wait till next
In the
week.
next episode.
Ari's
Oh,
got like her wings spread, ball of fire in her hands.
We have one more session
Actually,
before the
here.
break, right?
I believe, yeah, we have, I think, next week. Yeah,
Oh.
so we'll have next Friday,
damn it!
and then I'll be gone the following Friday.
I won't be here next Friday.
Me either.
Neither will your bodies, don't worry.